the golden house? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancy? This is where all of Teyvat's mora is minted, right? In that case... Tricky. But even if we can't take any, we can still, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of mora. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of... If it weren't for that love... stopping the Mora mints.
So you've been planning to take the...
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing. The time for discussion and either way. We now come to my fate, the battle.
Battle? So you're...
You could... When Senor... Instead of confronting you direct... When she faces a worthy... But as for me... The greatest
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Besides, you could never defeat me. Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you... This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me. And don't you dare disappoint! Poor timing. Freeze!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
You've made some progress.
Come a little closer.
How unbecoming.
You've been a naughty boy.
Try this.
So sorry.
Passable effort.
Yep.
You cowering already? Passable effort.
You're in. Don't be such a brute.
Dodge this. A fine opportunity. How Poor timing. Passable effort.
Windblade!
Powering already? You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger!
Prepare to
All
be
you
blown
do is
away!
run! No use hiding back there!
blade! Let's light it up! You're in for a little shock. I'm going in!
You've got some skills. Freeze! Don't... Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
Let's light it up! Come a little closer.
Be gone!
Die here.
Adventure time!
Cool it!
You're in for a little shock. I knew I should have stayed home. Come a little closer.
You're a cut above.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of The foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think that, and now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any you had no connection to the Gnosis. No matter
That's what we've been trying to tell you!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the bound. As such, we...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. The truth is, the world belongs... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the...
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago.
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a with the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand, but you as... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, did we make it in time? Is the...
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even... Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like... So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough...
We've already discussed this together, and our...
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once research them, and as fate would have it, for what could you mortals ever look?
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adept. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Cool it! Put your back into it!
Yeah!
Time to fulfill my duty!
Windblade!
Looks like I went too far.
Teamwork is dream.
Dodge this! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Oh, so sorry. That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnaya's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Freeze!
There are so many between too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is a deathful air. That light from your body. It's like the tiny giant cars. Whoa! It's Madame Pink's shockwave. This grade's really strong.
I see through you!
Windblade!
Killjoy! I've only just begun to calculate it.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze!
Let's spark things up a little.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use it like that.
The more resistance. Wingblade!
Freshness.
This will be frozen.
Everybody stand back! Look at me. Surrender. Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
This carries his I guess.
Going in! Wingblade!
You're in for a little shock.
Disgusting.
Try not to enjoy.
Oh, so sorry.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the sigil of permission It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here.
Sure. Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside... At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life. Both seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much.
Well, I was really hoping you... sacrifice. Thank you all for hearing me out.
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very day, but that does not mean that the Liyue of today do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of protecting...
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue...
Forebears, you say?
This morning, Rex Lapis...
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive, but I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. The Animal Archon sought to...
Each of the 7 nations has its own...
Though your point is the very height of... As Adepti, we've become...
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray...
Huh? Why does everyone look so...
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was...
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they... Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us for the...
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue is like. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for that. Although their blood is weak, the time of contracts...
Seeing the poor...
Your line of inquiry is askew.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, fair enough.
Since we Adepti have but how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It's...
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. Oh, right! It's nice the child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshem Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for...
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli...
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhongli... Do you think he doesn't know about the... We had better go and...
What should I put in my letter?
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperate?
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, what? Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That...
How sanctimonious.
What? So, no, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but why give...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon.
Yeah, you don't think you went a
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode until one drizzly day. As I stood motionless.
Oh, Zhang.
But as I began to consider, was Liyue the city, so I feigned my own death and gathered the cast of child. Indeed I was. The Gnosis which I had kept. That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to...
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him, too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the... This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of... All of these things turned out. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. They seized the opportunity to supplant...
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
Ha! On the contrary.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You...
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be for...
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for...
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a...
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else?
Right! As Zhongli always told...
Realistically speaking...
Huh?
However, I am the god. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the As for the bargaining chip that the Tsarits... Uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Paimon can't absorb so much information at once. So, Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with...
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge any of its content.
You're... Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Well, since we're...
So Rex Lapis is really...
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin...
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Hear ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. And hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the... So that's how there's... Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they...
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and...
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say...
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debt. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Roping you. Roping you in.
If you were looking for...
The cleanup of...
Look at this! Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do lack the more.
But why would Morax like...
As the Rex Lapis, when I was journeying with you.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, we do the Archon Morax. I will treasure the memories that I made. That is true. But there is...
Paimon thinks that we should...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation... Yes. The nation has been closed by order of the Electro-Archon Ball.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And
That said, though, Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control. But if a person shows... This is what visions are.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the...
Vision hunting?
Yes. It was an order to see...
They want to seize visions. But why?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eye...
Whoa.
The Animo Archon is the god of the fact that even I, knowing her... She must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods. All right then. Was... that was a good one. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? That was a... That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve... I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was there anything else you...
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing...
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains... I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations. Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for child... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? At the time of the Adept, Kuching is absolute now. Though I... Could the original person... All right then. Was there anything else?
Now that you do... Since Morax is...
The Mora present now will not vanish.
This is...
Yes, this is indeed a...
Then, did you...
Oh, a private... It's a...
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I... All right, then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well, then. I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from your own, another person to count on is always good after.
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guy to...
Ah, yes. I do have some information. Let me consult our records.
Blonde. Wait! Do you mean... Does that stranger's face look...
Like the honorary knights? No, they could...
Seriously?
That stranger declined the... Nonetheless. After all, it is not... And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on your deeds are the stuff of song for all the... Well, as to... He stands guard at this... I wish you every success...
Honorary knight. Stranger. He was wandering all over I lost him as long as Master G.
That might be true.
Anyways. Oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging material. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Anyway, let's...
Be safe. May the animal Archon protect you.
Come take a look.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger with...
That I have. He comes here he even sometimes mixes his own drinks. I don't know anything else about...
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you.
Investigating everything as always.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today, too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
Even if you are a close friend,
Come, my friend. Why an adventure?
I can't can't give up.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously...
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
That little one beside you.
That's not true, and you know it.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some Sure.
And he was so...
But I will require advance payment. 500 more. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my question, the answer to it, I only wish to know what your choices are. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that. I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? I see. Question number... Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a... Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer? Now for my final question. This world has people who gained... Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is... As I thought, you really are similar to him. I'll take that 500 more. That said, like you, I am currently on a journey. Ugh. Those creatures that I have come to Mondstadt this time.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that...
Oh, that's right! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss.
There's some reason behind that. It's possible that they may have been under...
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time... Uh-huh.
That manner. It's just like his. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the...
Even if you are a close friend, I can't give up.
This abandoned temple does bear the falcon of the west, though it can soar in the wind. Oh, it's... It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Come a little closer.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Windblade!
What's the... Cool it! Dodge this!
Let's spark things.
This moment will be frozen.
Just a few Abyss Mages? Seems like that herald might have already... The Abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is that is why even the Dragon of the East and the creatures of the Abyss desire...
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dave.
Well, we do. I suppose that's as far as judging by the traces I'm following. They're next to... Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald.
Benny's Adventure Chick!
Chances to
Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time! Adventure time! Windblade!
I'll keep this close.
We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
Fang and keen of claw. No, I only know the... All right.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires seen?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Adventure time!
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kind of scary. Let's beat them up first.
Everybody stand back!
Prepare to be blown away!
Don't get frostbite.
Windblade! Whew, that's that! Let's go check out that bonfire! Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss. Looks like the... Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
I'm going in!
Have you finished searching? I searched around these, but they were left behind. It seems we should leave as...
But now we're...
No. Let's get a move on that. I've heard about what, but in fact, if the first time I
Huh?
Don't think too much. Do you remember the light? If the abyss or... Let's go see what...
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
Come a little closer.
Adventure time!
Dodge this!
Be gone!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Freeze! Cool it! This moment will be frozen.
Windblade!
Oh, so in the end, we still...
I wouldn't call... How good it would be if all perils... Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience...
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that? Where are they now, anyway?
He no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still...
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is... either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay while you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well. Or perhaps a month. Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Oh, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Is this an answer from this world?
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you...
But it doesn't feel like there's any...
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I merely followed my Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your brother? But how could that be? You only touched that
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety. At least you now know that he is still on this world. At this time, the most important... Yes. And this is something you must keep in mind. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving?
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again. After all, I did take 500 mora.
Add Astro.
You've been a naughty boy.
Children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. In fact, my old friends and I...
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, when you traversed my old teapot in search of the... That simply won't do. Especially... Fortunately... Oh, did my friends never mention? I will not go in the teapot that you entered
So, in the...
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you...
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt... Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glaze... You would have to dig downward, follow, but almost no one has been even more difficult. In any case, Smaragdus jadeite. Goodness knows if that...
Well, since
yes.
she can...
Oh, maybe so.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here, Yenfei, I believe you've already heard of the traveler and her traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's. You became one of Liyue's most wanted before finally defeating an a shame that we didn't. If we had, allow me to oh, yes, here's my business card. If you have an urge...
All right, Yenfei. You'll have to excuse Yenfei. She's always been like this. Ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old... He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time. They had me, and once I was all grown...
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus.
Well, my dad did say that he... Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much.
Is that so? Yenfei, are you sure you can't fight?
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Hold on a moment.
Whoa, that's a real...
Commercial consultancy. Or... Snezhnaya? Found him. Krustle. A Snezhnayan merchant who... He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus jadeite so, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you want to join?
Wow, an Adeptus... Best we be a little more...
Mr. Krustle. How's business been?
Oh, good. Very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you...
Well, Miss Yanfei.
Wait!
No, I'm not... The contract makes it quite... In return, I included a clause...
Guarantee... In that case...
Oh,
Thanks a lot, Mr... My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us...
The hairpins. I don't know how it could have happened. I spent so much money on them. We now have a big banquet. That's what the hairpins were for. But now that I've lost...
Why does Paimon...
Would you
Hold on. Don't...
Huh?
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei's true.
Right. I finished reading. Furthermore, and given the...
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However...
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost. Whichever way you look at it, we've got to...
Except that if we found the hairpins...
Please. Please. However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are... Now that it's come to this,
Yes, legally. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow.
What did I feel? My family has seen.
Smooth to. No, it's nothing.
Ah, Miss Yan. You lost?
I'm sorry.
Mora! I just...
No problem. But before... It was in fact...
Of course!
Alright, understood. I'll
Thank you very much.
Looks like I'll have...
Please wait, Mr. It's not...